Hello, digital card fighters. This is Kyle D, better known as Ride My Avatar, bringing you more Cardfight Vanguard Zero deck profiles and content. Well, today I'm going to change up some things with my normal deck profile scheme. I want to start showing off more possibilities of what other people are playing and maybe explain why they're doing it, why certain cards are mandatory, why aren't. Well, let's dive right into it. But remember, guys, to support your small streamers, hit that thumbs up button or comment down below what you guys think are mandatory in decks. Like, we're gonna go over Ezel, so without further ado, remember to like, comment, subscribe, and we're gonna go over it. So today I'm gonna show you what necessarily is important in Ezel right now, and then what are the mandatory cards that you need and what aren't. Okay, so first off, the starter, we have three choices. I will show you three deck profiles and the one I choose preferably. So first off, grade 1 mandatory PGs. Next off, mandatory, I think, is no matter what gold paladin build you go, you're gonna need your damage inducer, basically. So you want to play this damage. You can play the grade 2 in the slot, but he can be substituted out depends on the build you want to do. Next is the newest card that got added into Gold Paladins, is Blaster Blade Spirit. When placed from your deck, counterblast to retire one of your opponent's front row rear grade 2 or greater rear guards. So he's great for when your opponent, just to hit anything in the front row. And at the beginning of the battle, this unit was attacked, retire it on rear guard, so he instantly dies to even 5k. So does Blaster Dark Spirit, but instead he's grade 2 unless. So you gotta know when to hit. And again, personally, I play a 3-3 split, but right now this is kind of the norm for the deck. And next we play in Blonde Ezel. We already know what he does. He's been around forever, and we know what Pelennor does. And the reason why I have one Pelennor and one Platina Ezel is because depending on what you guys play and how you see fit, you could play 4 Pelennor, 1 Ezel, or Platina Ezel, or 1 Platina Ezel, 4 Pelennor, because that's how you want your playstyle to be. So let's Blazing Lion Ezel Platina is counterblast to have all your rear guards get plus 5,000, and this unit get a crit until the end of turn. And if it's cross ride, because it's limit break 5, it gets plus 3. It becomes a 13k base. So, and its limit break goes down to 4, which isn't bad, but that is kind of the staple right now for it. What you kind of see. We're gonna go over 3 deck lists, like I said, and hopefully these deck lists kind of explain more to you what you would like. So first off, I'm gonna go over our main one of the decks that I've been testing out, which seems useful. First off, we have Dream Sage Charon as the starter, because this is the same as the other grade 3 searcher, but instead you are looking for Ezel's name entirely, so you focus heavier on Ezel a little bit with it. You can play Platinum, like I mentioned before, Pelennor at a complete stand, or you can do Ezel because it's like Pelennor almost. So again, here comes where it comes in important. So we have 4 of our PGs, 4 of our Sentinels, and 6 of the Spirits, because again, they're still useful. I mean, 4 of our damage enablers. Next, we also have Listener of Truth. So when placed from your deck, Soul Blast, draw a card. I play it personally because even though we're on a lesser K, we want our opponent to hit us, but we also want the draw that place gets. So if you call it from deck, it's just useful. And then Sagarmore, me and him have some big issues with each other because, again, it has given me too many of my heals when I need it. So next, we also have our Blaster. Again, talked about the Spirits already in the earlier segment. Next, we have Master of Pain in this list because we are trying to just have a constant activation of our limit break 4. And then next, I play Vanguard Magus, Knight of Passion. So during your turn, if you have Ezel Vanguard, this unit gets 3,000. So he hits for 12k, and because we're running stands, that could just mean restanding swing, restand swing, restand swing, restand swing. Just constant pressure. So, and then Blind Ezel we've gone over. You know about Garmor, Pelennor. And now you have the fact of Chrome Jailer Dragon is one of the cards that I think is starting to become a new staple, but you can definitely do without him. But he's just another version of Ezel. He's useful, yes, but you could not play him and then just play your 13Ks. It's just how that goes. So retire 2 rear guards to get 1,000 and crit until the end of turn, and Persona Blast to look at the top at 4 cards from the top of your deck, call 2. Just useful. Being able to do a little bit more for free is just great. So next we have Kirif build, which is similar in its hindsight. So Kirif, you know what Kirif does. Superior calls your Ezel. We run 4 stands in this build, and then we're focusing 4 heals, and then we also run 1 Giga Destroyer, just because the fact is you just want the extra oomph. You could run Pelennor, but again, I subtract it out sometimes. Next you have Brimaz, and again, this card can be classified staple, but again, you can substitute it out depending on what you're doing. So that's what you got with this list. And then next is the list I prefer personally. So we run Corrin to look at grade 3s, because again, grabbing Chrome Jailer for its Persona Blast might help out in the long run more than it won't. So, you know, listener truth, everything like that. This is kind of the build I go for, because of the fact is I like the split, because you never know what you're going to need to hit. They both hit grade 2s, which is very important, but being one to hit a grade 3 might just help out more. That's why Blaster Blade is more used. But this is kind of where you get this weird lineup. Like, there's no bad retrospect on the trigger lineup. Either Ezel is your heals or Chain Jailer is your heal, you know? And then it's kind of like a 5 draw, 5 crit, or all crits. You know, it depends on how you want to play the build. And again, I want people to understand that this is baseline. We're gonna do base, and then you guys decide, because a lot of decks, well, we get into like Ezel, it is not defined. Fight and hopefully get to play out the deck, and we don't run into VP farmers, and get a kind of understanding of why I'm playing this build. Again, this one is more known for their JP side, because again, I've tested it more, and I do like this build because I do play on both sides, and we're just hoping for the best here. So remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get into it. Let's see if we get a good match in, boys and girls. So let's see. Last video had a VP farmer in, so we cut that out completely. Ooh, a mirror match. Let's go. Let's go, boys. Ooh. So, smart thing, we're going second. We got the grade 1 ride. Keeping this hand's not bad, especially since we're going to have to deal with unknowns. Yeah. We're going to just keep the hand at this point. We're drawing 2 anyway, so who knows what we'll get out of it. So he's running the Kirif Superior Ride, which we're now going to see like a 2-sided build here. And hopefully we kind of get a good momentum going, because it's all about momentum at this point. I also can crit him, but not knowing what he plays is going to really be a problem. Okay, actually our grade 2s just got phenomenal. We'll probably do, well, Kirif can just stay at this point. Critical trigger. Cool, we're punishing him. There we go. Actually, I won't say we punish him until I see past 2 heal triggers. Oh, he's playing crits, boys. So I was smart to keep the crits. I mean the PGs in hand, because that could have been really bad. So let's see what he's gonna do in response. Okay, Blaster Blade Spirit. Do we have Blaster Dark Spirit? Yes, we do. So It's gonna look like a rivalry going on, boys. Okay, so he's gonna attempt to punish us. Very adorable. Call the top card. Okay, that was wasted, but that's not bad. He has this weird aggro-y build going. I like it. It's adorable. So he brought us to 3, which, again, that's why I was smart to keep the PGs, because I didn't know what I was gonna face, and especially seeing what I'm facing now. Kind of wish I had the 4K over. Ooh. Okay, blast a Dark Spirit. Okay. Question comes down to, how am I going to do these attacks? Because no matter what, this won't hit. It doesn't really need to. But removing a rear guard and only giving them 1 option line is really useful. Ooh, draw trigger. Nice. Power here. And swing in for 14 to the rear. Okay. He's damage denied pretty well at this moment. Next turn, we will definitely put on a good show for you guys. Just seeing how this deck can mirror each other really well. Ooh, Gormor is his ride target, and he only got 2 cards in hand. Okay. Counterblast to call a grade 2 or less. So he's gonna counterblast to call Lopier. Lopier discards 1 card, calls the top 3. That's what would be. Nope, goes for the Blaster Spirit. I don't know why. I would have went for the Lopiers. Garmor's not bad. Like, it's another possibility route for your deck if you want to, but at the end of the day, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. He's also burnt through most of his spirits here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, hit the crit so that we do not go off. Ouch. This is why I can't wait for the other PGs so that we can kind of go to 5 and just enjoy life. Because these ones just suck sometimes. Because, again, Limit Break, we want to be on it. Is up. We're gonna call and call. We're gonna just swing and take out your units, and hopefully I just hit a crit as well, because that would be phenomenal. Just because grabbing his PG out, denying him an extra turn, means he has to rely on Ezel. Either top decking 1 or anything like that. Let's see what it is. Ooh, Vivian. Actually, no, he's in a bad spot. Because 1 counterblast with Ezel just won't cut it with 2 cards in hand. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Ooh. Restander. So AK will swing in. He'll attempt to swing in with the Restander. So he's sitting on 2 PGs. Okay, that's what I'm reading. 2 PGs there. Gotta swing at me, boy. And then rear guard will get a power just so that he can kill off my Sagramore. But that just doesn't matter. We're just in a better spot right now. He hasn't had a good chance to recover long enough to matter. And there we go. We're live, boys. And again, you gotta think about Platina Ezel and like even the Blood and Glory Maelstrom as finishers and not mid-game throwaways. So our big thing here is we're gonna ride Skip, because we're gonna hold off a turn because we want to build a board at this time frame. Okay, so here we go. Limit Break. So now, even if he wanted to, he cannot hit hit a heal. He has to heal on 6. So that's going to put us so much more in advantage. Ooh. I like that. I like that a lot. Well, let's go. I think I'm going to have to burn more resources. And if in the comments you think this wasn't the right play, I think it was. We're going to grab DN, Dindrain, and then Soul Blast 2 for Dindrain skill, and get a grade 1. That's fine. Our hand's actually quite optimal to end on a Platina turn, so that's what we're going to do. Next turn we'll end on a Platina turn. If we're allowed to, as long as he doesn't crit. Okay, he hits the draw trigger. And now we swing in for 24. I mean 42. And we hit a draw trigger. Nice. Our board is just getting better. Okay, PG grabbed. He's got to go all in at this point. I'm back. I don't think I hit a defensive trigger the whole game. That's nutty. I didn't hit a defensive trigger all game. 10k. 10k. Call back rows at this point, bud. Or are you sitting on 3 PGs and I'll be... Nope. Okay, he's got 1 more PG. Got it. Reading that like an open book. Draw trigger. Okay. Kind of upset that I don't have, like, Glory right now. Like, Glory Maelstrom would be phenomenal in this kind of situation, just because PG doesn't matter. I would love to finish it on Ezel, but I mean Platina, but fate's telling me otherwise. Chain Jailer. Persona Blast. Blaster Blade Spirit. And then we just sack the column of Sagamores. I mean Dindrains, sack them. Even better. Select ability. Activate ability. Boop, boop. Just sometimes this is how this just plays out. And then... still need something. So we're going to first PG check him. So if he does hit a heal, I rather... Okay, so he's got 1 PG left. Swing in. First check, draw trigger, very nice. Exactly what we need. Ooh, into another PG. We win. If he does not, if he still survives this in any way, shape, or form, we have next turn regardless. So flip over your final card. Boom, guys. If you like this video, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Sorry if it sounds like a broken record, but I enjoy saying it. And support your small streamers, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace!